Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Begin by the name of Allah, who is so kind and merciful. I've go through some videos of an Indian spiritual leader, Sadhguru, where he posted that two questions: that is there any heavens over the sky, and is there any God over the sky? So I just want to try to answer these questions, um, uh, so that Sadhguru Sahib may understand. Uh, and he asked um, that they want he want logical answers to questions. So you want Sadhguru sir, you wanted some logical answers to the questions that is beyond the limits of understandings of general people. For you, yeah, maybe it is easy to understand, but for the general people, it may not easy to understand. That is there any God? Is there any heavens? Yes, for you it's very easy. I can tell you. You are asking a question about the Creator, and we are the creations. So our limit, we have a limited approach to the things, and the Allah and the God is unlimited. So that's why it is one of the reasons that Allah sends prophets and so many good people uh, to send to the humans, that so that they can tell us that yes, there is a God. And you know that in so many religions they believe on the prophets and the people who told them the right path. When Allah created humans, then Allah conquered all the universe for him, so that he can explore, he can understand, and he can reach to the reality. Yes, there is a God. So it is a task given to you, basically. For the people who born as Muslims, or who born as uh, in a religion that who believe on the Allah and God, so for them it is not difficult. But for the people who born in a religion which they are not believing God or Allah, for them it is difficult. Yes, for atheist peoples and some of the people, it is difficult to understand that yes, there is Allah, because uh, they go logical. And as you asked in your video that you want logical answers, so you want a logical answer that is beyond our limit. Why? Because uh, Allah is unlimited and we are limited. So to make a logic about it is difficult. What in general, that we want to formulate everything. We want to, when we try to solve or resolve things, we want to put it in a box, close it, and yes, grasp it. But for us to put Allah and the Creator and the God like these, to put in a box and understand it, it's not easy. You cannot do that, because Allah is unlimited. We are the creations and He is the Creator. Allah claims and challenge him that you cannot create a single verse like I created Quran. I send you Quran, and since the Quran came into this world 1400 years before, then no one can um, fulfill that challenge. Why? I can tell you that Allah Allah's claim is very much right, and it is obvious that no one can fulfill that, no one can um, uh, break this challenge uh, uh, till the day of judgment, or till the day when this world becomes vanished. Why? Because Allah said in Quran, I created earth and sky, and no humans can claim that I created a single leaf of a tree in this world. Why? Because He's the creator. He can say that. He can say that I created skies, I created uh, rains, I created winds, I created uh, seas and mountains. He's the creator. And we cannot say, no one, no human can say that I created a single thing. Because if we make something, we can make something, we can invent something, but we cannot create something. If someone say I make food, so the ingredients are created by Allah, the Almighty. So the creation, when you cannot say that I created something, then you cannot say, you cannot make a single, or you cannot create a single verse like in Quran. Because we can invent. Someone invent something, someone invent cars, someone invent ships, someone invent planes, but no one creates something. We use all the ingredients used in these machines and in these products are already created by Allah. So we just use it and we make different forms of it. So Allah claim is so right that me and you or no one else can say that I created something, but He can't say that. Only He can say that I created everything, the skies, the winds, the water, the all the things, the flowers, the grass, everything. He created everything. If you want to understand that, if you found out Allah, then I can tell you the story of uh, tell you the sayings of one of the loving person, Allah's loving person, Hazrat Ali. Hazrat Ali said, I found Allah when uh, when my plans are disturbed by my if I want to do something and I cannot do it, then I found out that I'm not the controller. There is a controller above me who can control this. Who is controlling uh, uh, all the all the matters around the world? Why? Because I can give you example that um, if someone want to go to his favorite shop every week and or sometimes and then eats ice cream, then um, when sometime you have a mood to go to your favorite shop and eat ice cream, and you just went there and found out that the shop is closed for some reason. The shopkeeper has closed the shop at that time. You cannot fulfill that. You want to text someone, you want to call someone, and your phone battery is not charged. Your phone is not charged. So these things happened around the world every day. That you do things regularly, but some of the times you cannot do the same things because of because of because you cannot do it. Someone want to be a doctor, he gets the degree and he read all the medicine and everything, but at the end he becomes a politician, or he becomes a spiritual leader like you. Why? He want since their yeah, childhood, they want to be they want he want to be doctor or she want to be doctor, but at the end The product is a maybe a businessman. The product may be like a mm, political leader, a spiritual leader like you. So things are not the matters, the decisions are not controlled by us, by human. There is force, the above force than us. We are the best creations. We control everything around the world. We know how the ship sails on the sea. We know how the planes are flying on the skies, and we know that how the cars are running on the roads. We control, we invent, we manage so many things because we are the best creation. We trained horses, we trained lions, we trained so many big things that are that are running perfectly around the world, but sometimes we cannot control the same thing. Why? Because there is a force, there is a creation, there is a creator above us that are controlling around things around things around the world, managing around the world. So Hazrat found out that it is very simple, that I'm the best creation. I'm the best in so many things. I have the best knowledge. I have the best uh, reasons. I have the best uh, powers, spiritual powers, and I have the so many things in there. But sometimes I cannot do things according to my way. You know. So then he found out, yes, there is a force, there is a creator above me who is managing all this. So if you want to find out God, then it is very easy for you. That you say you want to. There are so many clues around the world. You say the God is inside you. You say you can find out things inside you. The things inside you is nothing but God. God is inside you. Allah is inside you. Who is controlling everything? If you want to, if you say that who is inside you, which is that has all the uh, answers, and who has all the uh, solutions to the questions, to the problems, then that is not you, that is God. Why? Because you want to do something but you can't do. You want to eat dal makhni, but you found out that butter is not in the fridge. You said, okay, I can eat something else. So there are so many reasons, there are so many ways. Allah said, Allah spread so many clues around the world, around yourself, to find them. The atheist people say that all the things in the universe are running by itself. Seas are flowing by itself, trees are growing by itself, uh, people born, the kids are born, the are by itself, and the winds are going by itself, the rain is going by itself, all the things are going by themselves. The night and day comes by itself. For so millions years back, the things are going by itself. That's not. There is someone who is controlling it, and you can find out easily that uh, if you go in detail, you know the how much percentage of oxygen in the air. If there is a little bit the ratio become change, then there is so much disaster or something like this. So who is controlling the accuracy of all the things? Me and you? No. By itself? No. We cannot say that everything, so many accurate things going by itself. No, the things in ourselves, our heart, our mind, our our inside, our stomach, everything, our leg, our hands, are functioning by itself. Someone is controlling. Someone is looking on it. Someone is guarding on it. That everything go according to what it should be. So the claim that there is no God is hard to accept. But the the people born with a religion that their parents follow a religion that that tell them that there is a God. Then for them it is very easy to understand. But for the people who born unluckily to parents that don't believe on God, that it is very hard for them sometimes to understand God. God is everywhere, you know. God, to find out God, the clues is everywhere. I specifically say that clues are everywhere to find out where is God. So you can find it. For the atheist people uh, who say that everything is running by itself and they couldn't find God around them, then you see computer games. When you see computer people are playing computer games, then they go so many stages, so many steps, they go somewhere there, they find hidden keys, and then they go to the end of the game and find out a big big reward or big treasure that they win the game. So same like that, Allah give you so many clues around the world and give you a task, find me. Yes, find me. So you can use those clues. You can play this game to find out where is God, where is Allah. How? Just 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 use these clues. How the flowers are flowers are growing, how the winds are going, how the clouds are going, how the rain process is, how the how so many things, how things coming out from the inside the earth, for how many creations. There are billions and millions of creation just inside the oceans and seas around the world. Just see that. If you see that, you can find out that what you can think is around Allah created all those things in around you in the environment. So it is very easy to use these clues and find out. So Allah give you a task. So it was possible that Allah show Himself. Why Allah is hidden? So it may be possible Allah show you every year they come into the skies and show Himself, and then all the people see them. Then they can easily believe, oh, that is Allah. But Allah didn't do that. Allah say, I'm hidden. Find me. So you can find out, because if you see Allah, then it is very easy to be believe on Him, because He's so beautiful, so enormous, and so powerful that if you just see one time, then there is no way you can deny the creation, the existence of Allah, existence of God. So and that's why He sends so many prophets and so many good people around us to prove you that yes, there is Allah, and you have to believe on Him. And then when you believe and you start believing on Him, then you go through stages, and you go near Him. Just like I tell you that in computer games, you go to long stage, so many stages, and you can become very near to him. And you say that there is no uh, um, heaven over the sky. It is also a very, uh, very unbelieving statement, because when we spend all our life, when we play all the games, when we uh, go through the so many stages of the believing Allah, and we go near to them, then what is the reward of that? In the computer games, you found out that there is a treasure at the end of the game. Yes. So when we follow the Allah commandments, then we can easily uh, uh, we can easily find him, and then we can easily achieve the heavens that Allah has created for us. Allah created the heavens for the reward of the humans when we fulfill the command. It's just like that if some students comes to you, and then they you started training to them, or you tell your commandments to them, and they follow those commandments, and then when they achieve something, then you give them certificate. Yeah, this is your certificate. So Allah created the heavens, that if we achieve a level, then we can go to the heavens. We cannot achieve heavens or go to heavens when we cannot do things that Allah said to do. If you find Allah and then follow the commandments, and follow those commandments and obedient to Allah all your life, then you can achieve the reward, and then you can achieve at the end of the game, you can achieve that reward as heavens. So it is very uh, logical that if you follow all the commandments of Allah, then what you will get at the end of the game, or at the end of the um, um, at the end of this world. Allah said, I have reward for you, which is heaven for us. And for your logics, it is very easy to understand that when I told you that people get certification, or go to the classes in their studies, one class 5, class 6, class 7, and they go and then they achieve master's degree, they achieve doctor's degree, they achieve so many things at the end of their work, or at the end of their hard work. So when we follow the commandments, first we have to find Allah, and then when we follow the commandment, and when we reach when we complete different stages in our lives, in our thoughts, in our beliefs, then Allah said, yes, I have a reward. I have a certification for you, and that is the certification is heavens. And I want to say, the heaven is inside you. You can find it easily in what is your ultimate wish in this world? To live forever, to have so many things, so many houses, so many facilities, so many women around you, so many wives around you, so many fruits, so many food, so many drinks. So who can achieve all this in this world for our life? First of the things for our life, no one has achieved. Allah said, yes, what the heavens inside you, I have already made it for you. Yeah, after this world, the inside you is become realistic. In the heavens, you live forever. In the heavens, you have so much food and so much facilities, so beautiful houses, so many wives, so many women around you, so many servants around you, so many um, rivers of milk, rivers of wines, rivers of honey, what you think you can, what you think in your mind is the best, the ideal living, and that so many people in this world, you can achieve this by following or by obedient to Allah. Follow the commandments of Allah. So, the claim that where is the heaven? Yes, Allah has made heavens for you. I think you can easily understand this. And I want to say all the people who want to find Allah, that there is that play this game. Don't be coward that we do you don't want to play this game. Play the game to find Allah, because Allah has set this game for you. Find me. There are thousands of clues around you, and then you can easily find uh, Allah even inside you. If you go inside you, the Allah is inside yourself too. So it is very easy to find Allah. Allah send if you read books, the historical books, you can easily find Allah. If you read Quran, you can find easily Allah. So there are so many things, there are so many stuff around us that shows that Allah's existence, and I'm sure that you can easily achieve it. I pray for all the peoples who couldn't find Allah, then they would find Allah, they will find Allah and find the right path. We have to go and achieve the heavens that Allah has created for us. Thank you.